Here are the headlines moving markets today. CannTrust Holdings earned $12.8 million in Q1 as the company released its financial results for the first quarter ending on March 31st, 2019. CannTrust reported a record quarterly revenue of $16.9 million, a 115% increase over the first quarter of 2018. 67% was through the medical channel and 33% through the recreational channel. The company's total active patient count reached 68,000 on March 31st, a 70% increase over the first quarter of 2018. Harvested production increased by more than 96% to over 9,400 kilograms over the fourth quarter of 2018. CannTrust also sold over 3,000 kilograms of dried cannabis equivalent, a nearly 200% increase over the prior year at an average net price of $5.47 per gram. The Supreme Cannabis Company lost $7.13 million in fiscal Q3 2019 as the company released its financial and operating results for the 3 and 9 months ending on March 31st. Its Q3 2019 net revenue was $10 million, a 382% increase from Q3 2018 of $2.1 million and a 29% increase from Q2 2019 of $7.7 million. Sales revenue from adult use recreational markets increased 63% quarter over quarter. During the quarter, their 7 acres facility was approved for 90,000 square feet of additional production capacity, increasing annual capacity to 26,250 kilograms. Khiron Life Sciences Corp is reporting that the company's previously announced agreement for the acquisition of NettaGrow International, which at closing will own all of the outstanding shares of a Uruguayan company, Dormal SA, is progressing as planned, and the company is in the latter stages of securing local regulatory approvals in Uruguay for the completion of the acquisition. The company has received conditional approval for the acquisition from the TSX Venture Exchange, and the parties anticipate completing the acquisition by the end of June 2019. Cronos Group announced that it has entered into a multi-year supply agreement with MediPharm Labs Corp. MediPharm Labs will supply Cronos Group with approximately $30 million of high-quality private label cannabis concentrate over 18 months and potentially up to $60 million worth of cannabis over 24 months. In addition, Cronos Group and MediPharm Labs have entered into a multi-year tolling agreement where Cronos Group will supply bulk cannabis to MediPharm Labs' extraction facility to fulfill certain additional processing needs of the company. Aphria Inc. announced several new executive appointments, including James Myers to the role of Chief Operating Officer, Aphria Leamington, and Tim Purdy as Chief Information Officer and Chief Information Security Officer. The company also announced that Jacob Ripstein, Aphria's president, will resign from the company. Mr. Ripstein will remain in his current role until June 7th. His current responsibilities will be shared among the existing senior leadership team. The Green Organic Dutchman Holdings Limited announced that it has obtained approval from Health Canada under the cannabis regulations to expand operations into its new building located in Hamilton, Ontario. The 20,000 square foot indoor facility is going to be used for cannabis cultivation and planting and will start in the coming weeks. The newly built facility is the second of 3 buildings at TGOD's Hamilton site, which will have a total size of 166,000 square feet when all are completed later this summer, and an annual production capacity of over 17,000 kilograms. The company is also seeking an EGMP certification for this facility in order to allow for global exports, as laws and regulations permit. Emerald Health Therapeutics has been authorized by PEI Cannabis and Manitoba Liquor and Lotteries Corporation to supply Emerald-branded cannabis products into those provinces. Emerald has also fulfilled its first shipments of premium cannabis products to PEI Cannabis and to licensed private retailers in Saskatchewan. Fire & Flower Holdings announced that it has completed the previously announced acquisition of 4 additional cannabis retail stores in the province of Saskatchewan from Prairie Sky Cannabis Inc. Additionally, on May 16th, Fire & Flower will open 2 additional licensed cannabis retail locations in the province of Alberta. And that's your news for today.